The thing that would scare me most is just Lucas's vertical kill potential.
Yeah.
So just solely with that in mind, I would take off Stadium if I were Zolom. If I were Boss...
Mewtwo's up B is fairly hard to deal with because he could jump out of it or do moves.
Well, he can do moves out of it.
Yeah.
So it's hard to edgeguard Mewtwo, but Lucas has really good kill potential.
Which, in Melee, if he did an up B, he'd just be in a falling state. But now he's able to do moves.
Pretty noteworthy buff. Okay.
I feel like he has to make use of the Shadow Balls.
Yeah. So if I were Boss, I would want SmashBowl here. If I were Zolom, I would want Battlefield. Okay, and Battlefield it is. 2, 1, go! So Boss likes to play a very in-your-face kind of aggressive style. It's just what he does. He kind of has a habit of just being very linear in how he plays the game. Like if you play him a little bit, you can kind of quickly pick up on how he plays the game. Those up tilts are not safe on shield. They're fine when the opponent's on a platform, but you don't want to just be up tilting somebody's shield when you're standing right next to it. Especially Lucas, because Lucas does have pretty good out of shield options. Yeah, that PK freeze is a really scary move. It'll combo into a lot of things just pretty much for free. It does have quite a bit of startup, but other than that, it functions a lot like a Falco Laser. You can't use it as rapidly, but it hits a little harder and combos better. It's something that gives a lot of characters a pretty harsh time. Not sure what the idea behind that edgeguard was. Yeah,
I think he should have just asserted his stage presence.
Yeah. He actually probably could have gotten away with being aggressive too. If he did the neutral B charge backwards and canceled it, he probably could have backaired Lucas. But yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with just maintaining a good stage position though.
And Lucas is deceivingly light, but he is actually like a light heavyweight.
Like you're referring to as the falling speed again. He can fall pretty quickly, and that'll make it harder to kill him off the top.
And he absorbs the shadow. That's a smart way to do it.
Though you down smash does a ton of damage.
Yeah, it rarely has both hitboxes hit, but when it does, it hurts a lot.
It's about 40 something, I think. Something like that.
You have to be aware of it. If it catches you off surprise, you're most likely getting hit by both hits.
Yeah, and PK freeze can combo into it too.
But if you're at low enough percent, you could just smash the eye to the left.
Forward air is the PK freeze, but unfortunately, forward air has more landing lag than Lucas does in that situation. So Zolom got punished for trying that.
Lucas gets a lot bigger punishes off of Mewtwo.
Yeah. Lucas just in general, he punishes characters hard. It's not even really that wage falling speed specific. There's a lot of good responses to a lot of different classes.
Because most of his aerials are multi-hitting. And he got spiked.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, Zolom just wasn't able to really finish off the stock there. Like I was saying, was what I would expect D2 to have the hardest time with against Lucas. Alright, so regarding bans, I would expect Boss to take off Dreamland, and I don't expect him to care too much about anything else. I guess maybe a weird stage like Skyworld. I think he just doesn't like Skyworld's platform layout.
Yeah.
Skyworld, and something weird in Dreamland. That would be my guess. I don't think he's going to feel uncomfortable on any of the melee neutrals except Dreamland.
Yeah.
I guess maybe Fountain, but I actually feel like the platform layout would still work well for him there, because even if he's not going to be getting vertical kills as easily, the low platforms let him just tech chase into them really well. Okay, so he does take off Fountain. Although, I understand the reasoning, but... Okay, WarioWare. I do not think I like this pick, but I don't think Mewtwo works with platforms all that well.
I don't think there's much you could have counterpicked for his advantage.
Maybe he just figures that he's having a hard time killing Lucas, so maybe they just go for the closer horizontal blast zones. Maybe like kind of down smash forward smash, that sort of thing.
I personally think He's doing the smart thing now and not chasing Lucas off stage and just staying on the stage for control.
Yeah. It's always totally fine. Like, sometimes it's fine to go off stage, but a lot of the time, if you're not really confident in how the opponent's going to try to recover, it's fine to just say, I'm not going to take this risk. Although he's had a whole game by now to see how Boss likes to recover. So if he did observe something that could potentially just get a kill that's a little riskier, then why not? But so far, just sticking to the stage.
And those throws are a big factor in killing Mewtwo.
And Lucas just has a lot of things that'll kill Mewtwo.
I guess he does.
The Donkey Kong combos.
Yeah.
And the suicide. Boss
a bit overzealous there.
Yeah, puts his head down, laughs, gets back into the game. There have been a few funny instances where Zolom was just facing the wrong direction. It happened earlier when he was trying to edge guard Boss and he would accidentally just jab the wrong way. Happened there too, he just moved down the wrong direction. Like after the first move in the wrong direction, you probably should just throw out something like a neutral air, as that'll hit behind you. Or just roll away. Boss is
and
really
Boss isn't letting him get his composure. He doesn't want to give him anything to work with.
And he was really trying to extend that combo. He could have potentially gone for a vertical kill, but he said, no, I'm just going to keep shoving you back down to the floor. And just kill you off the side, because I can do that apparently.
That's probably Lucas's, like, one of his stronger qualities is his down air. And how it's fairly safe and the last hit spikes you into the ground.
Yeah, it's something you need to be very aware of. Like, you really want to know how to smash DI out of it.
Yeah. You do not want to get hit by that last hit of the down air.
I mean, and you can't always try to DI away just to save yourself a harsh punishment, but then Lucas, he can do stuff like Dacus, so sometimes he'll be able to chase after those anyways. And also, it's not always clear which direction you're going to be sent. Like, he can't just sort of hover right around your center and make it ambiguous which way the downer is going to hit you.
This is going to be a big challenge for Zoda.
Yeah, I don't think he has enough of a game plan after the first game. He didn't learn enough. And Boss just ended up winning it a little more convincingly.
Zodan had to make too many adjustments he just wasn't prepared for.